Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are back with the next part of I Married a Millionaire. If you haven't seen the last one, go watch it because at the very end, there was some sort of weird disaster. Kara, I don't know what was happening. Darius is walking along the beach and he hears, I'm assuming Kara crying for help. Who knows what happened to her from that shadow hand snatched her in the woods. Next, it's a lot. So go watch the other one if you haven't already. My goodness. So we're going to start the drama. We're going to see what happens here. Go follow the amazing author Earl Grey Tea on their Instagram. A link in my description box down below along with all my social medias. And I'm going to stop keeping you guys waiting. Let's start the drama. My ankle. Wasn't there someone here though? Nope, not happening. Help. Help. I thought someone grabbed her in the woods. I could have sworn, maybe I'm tripping y'all. Wasn't there something weird happening in there? I thought she heard something. Did she just sprain her ankle? He really just fainted from seeing a person just crawl out of the bushes. Oh wait. Now what? Darius stared straight ahead as he carried me in his arms. Way to be a damsel in distress, Kara. You would think this is like The Grudge or something, like she came crawling off the ground and he's petrified. Look at his eyes, beautiful art, but oh my gosh. It was unnaturally quiet between us despite the lapping of the waves and the sound of his footsteps in the sand. Y'all possessed. I couldn't stop myself from sneaking glances at him. Wrong move. Under the soft glow of the moonlight, his sharp jawline and features just seemed more impeccable. You really don't have to do this. I don't think you can walk. What, and let you jet on your way across the beach? You're lucky I have a strong heart. Can't say the same for other beachgoers. I'm just doing the townsfolk a favor by sparing them a new horror tale. She's already a horror tale. Don't want to know what you were doing out here at night or how you sprained your ankle. We were trying to find the truth of what happened, but you could just tell us, Darius. That'd be convenient. No. You like to say no a lot, don't you? Ooh. Ooh. There was a flicker of emotion in his eyes as he said that. Like when you were left at the altar. Darius. Oh, it's raining. When it rains, it pours. There's just a cloud over them. It's dumping on them. I feel so bad for Darius. He really just loves her. And she loves him, but like there's just so much. Hold on tight. Please don't trip and sprain your ankle too, or else no one's going to be able to get there. They're just at a cave? There's no reception. We're going to be stuck here for... Where were they? Is there no... can they not just run back to a house? Thank you for carrying me to shelter. You're welcome. But you know what? For the drama's sake, I'm living with them. Okay, maybe that guy will show up in here. This is not awkward. This is totally awkward. But y'all could keep warm by having some fun. I'm sorry, it's not to just make up and call it a day. No, you have every right to. I'm sorry. Those were the words I wanted to tell you when we meet again. I'm sorry, Darius. You shouldn't have to apologize for your feelings, Kara. Can I just ask you something? And I'm not taking no for an answer this time. How did you know I was the one who saved you? How did you know about Damien? First off, Adriana told me about it. Is the tea gonna finally be spilled about Adriana's lies? I can't believe you guys had a child at 16 and you hid him from the rest of the world, Darius. The tea spilled. What? Damien is the son Adriana bore you at 16. Adriana told you that? Yes, she did. Right before the wedding. Damien is not my son. Adriana lied to you. Boom. That's right, be shook. We getting all of this out here. Oh, I'm so excited, y'all. I can't believe you actually believed her. So you walked out on me because of a lie? There was a DNA test, Darius. One she obviously faked. What's gonna happen? She's been acting weird since she got back. I should have known she was up to something. I asked and you said you were related. Yes, we are, but not in a father-son way. He's my half-brother. We have the same father but different mother, Kara. Can you blame me? Fact is, you saved me that day and you were at the beach. You lied to me about that. How was I supposed to know what are the lies and what's not? Maybe if you told me the truth from the start, this wouldn't have happened. I couldn't tell you the truth because Damien's birth mother was indeed 16 when she had him. Except my father was a horny bastard who couldn't keep it. Oh my gosh. So was she underage? She was a classmate. Oh, this is taking turns, y'all. She was a classmate of mine, and by the time we found out she was too far along for us to do anything except hide her out in my dad's summer house here. When Damien was born, which was the day of your incident, nobody wanted anything to do with him. I took it upon myself to come down here and take him home with me, my innocent little brother who I promised to protect from this screwed up world. I was taking a stroll on the beach when I saw you. You looked so sad and vulnerable, and you told me the story of the loneliest whale. I left you for a bit, and the next thing I know, you were drowning. I pulled you out of the waters, but I couldn't stay for long because it was of absolute importance that Damien's birth is kept a secret, for both my family's reputation and its happiness. That's it, Kara. That's everything. So Adriana was never involved. Then how does she know bits of the story? She mentioned about a quarrel I had with my mother, and I could have sworn I had a flashback similar to that. Her father was my dad's most trusted legal consultant. He must have been the one to draft the non-disclosure agreement with the girl. Maybe that's how she knew, but I don't know about the rest. Wow. Wow, y'all. My goodness. Why didn't you tell me? Sorry about the squeaky chair. Hopefully we'll get a new one eventually. I don't know. I wanted to protect Damien. I didn't want to let you know how screwed up my family is. I couldn't trust me completely with a dark family secret like that. Knowing this now, would I have changed anything? No. No. Girl, don't you see our problem, Darius? It's not enough that we carry our own complicated baggage from the past. We started all of this off a lie. You said it yourself, without trust, we're nothing. We each had our own selfish reasons coming into this, and I don't think we'll ever shake the fear that either one of us might just be making use of the other. Or that any of this is just as fake as our marriage. How can someone like you fall in love with someone like me? Kara, stop. Girl, he loves you. He wants to be with you. You have feelings. Don't let this whole little Adriana scandal ruin everything. I mean, I get where she's coming from, but jeez. This only happens in fairy tales, but this is reality. The reality is it's fine. I kept waiting for you to disappoint me. I'm used to seeing the ugly side of people. It's easier that way because you don't get disappointed by the expectations you place on them. I got really scared when you were nice to me, Darius. It wasn't something I was used to. I know it sounds stupid, but that's me. So when you came close to the person I feared you really were, I clawed at it. This is so messed up. Why does it have to be so difficult? I agree. Why is this so difficult? So what do we do now? I go back to New York and you stay here, pretend we never met, pretend none of this ever happened. At least you didn't have to go find that guy on the beach anymore. What do you want, Kara? Because I can't believe I'm saying this. You practically destroyed me a month ago, but all it took was one look at you, and I know I still stand by everything I did for you, everything I said to you. What do I want? Kara, you know what you want deep down. If this girl, a reset, for us to start over. I can live with this. I can live with this. This is okay. Hi, Kara Jefferson, and you are? Seriously, that's kind of lame, don't you think? But he's gonna have to play along with it if he wants her, so good luck to him. Darius Clement. And so, it reset. As Darius is doing. I want to stop raining too, yes. I think I'd like this very much. Oh, I thought that was the end of the chapter. I was sitting here like waiting for this day, and I was like, you don't have to send me all the way home and get the ice for my ankle. It's what friends would do. I could help but went at the sarcasm that was literally dripping from his voice. I know Darius didn't like my diva fresh start between us, but it feels like the right thing to do. It was as if my heart and brain finally agreed on something after an intense month-long battle. I'm gonna kind of miss our little era right here living by the beach. All done. Thanks. I just thought you should know that I'm leaving tomorrow morning. Oh, well then have a safe trip back. So my regards to training to my parents. I mean this is as platonic as possible, but don't you want to come back to NYC with me? I'm kind of living for this new lifestyle. You already know most of what happened. Why don't you come here, Darius? But not all. I have to do this, Darius. Oh, just kidding. We are going to have to find the guy on the beach. Friends? I scoffed internally. There's no way I just want to be friends with you, Kara. Are you okay? Did you manage to say your goodbyes? Raz is over here like, no. A wise man once said never say goodbye because goodbye means going away and going away means forgetting. Did you just quote Peter Pan? Save the judgment you actually know? That was funny. I love how Raz called him out. Okay, so she's staying back here. We're still finding something out here. Kara, I have great news. It's Anne-Marie. She's back. Anne-Marie. The snobby widow who lives in the big mansion overlooking the entire beach. She was on vacation when he moved here, so you haven't had the chance to ask her about the incident. Oh, yay, someone. She just requested for our catering services for a tea party she's holding to celebrate her return. To celebrate her return. Okay, girl. Rich people. We can use an extra pair of helping hands for the setup, but it's your chance to go over to meet her. Okay, we need to do this. Kara needs this. She's got to go. All right, let's see who this woman is. Who wants a freaking party for her welcome back? Anaya Kai, thank you for arriving on time. You can set the food out on the patio. Do y'all see a resemblance here? Am I crazy? Or does this look like her as she was older? Let's see what happens here. That's a beautiful jade necklace you have. Thank you, it's one of my most prized possession. It's one of a kind in this world. Huh, I could have sworn my mother has a necklace that's similar to yours. That's impossible. Actually, Miss Anne-Marie, my name is Kara, and I'd like to ask you some questions. Matt, I would need your opinion. Oh, no, excuse me, Kara. Perhaps later. Wasn't Kara adopted? Yeah, she was adopted. Sorry, guys, I'm like frazzled. I don't remember the story. I mean, I remember the story, but parts of it. She's adopted, right? Yeah, okay. Mrs. Anne-Marie, I didn't see you there. Please, Anne-Marie will do. Will you join me for a short while on the rooftop? All right, so what's the tea on the situation, Anne-Marie? It's you, isn't it? Who is who? You're the girl who walked out on the Clement's wedding, aren't you? Okay, yeah. I know this is a quiet, lazy town where the locals can't be bothered by such celebrity gossip, but I actually received a wedding invitation from Ayesha, which I had to respectfully decline because I was away. The news of Darius was getting dumped everywhere. I thought you looked familiar. Guilty. May I ask why? Awkward situation. My apologies. I must have overstepped my boundaries there. But actually you didn't, because we got to tell you anyway. Okay, we're going to ask questions about the necklace. If you don't mind, ask some questions of my own. You said your mom has a jade necklace similar to mine. Are you sure it's not a counterfeit? No, of course not. My mother takes pride in the necklace. She's always showing it off to everyone. I see. The thing is, dear Kara, while my necklace might be one of a kind in this world, I had the craftsman do up a similar piece for me. And I gave it to my infant daughter before we were forced to part. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go to the next chapter. Okay, we are on the next chapter, y'all. But sir, we're gonna need more information from you. We can't just accept the infant girl like that. The mother wants absolutely nothing to do with the child. In return for the confidentiality, here's a blank check made out to the orphanage. Sir, she leaves the child this jade necklace. Sir. Oh, she just got dumped. Forgive me for being curt, but are you adopted, Kara? I'll admit I was slightly taken aback when I first saw you. It felt like I was looking into a mirror at a younger me. Then you mentioned the jade necklace, which further confirmed my suspicions. Is it possible that you're the baby girl that left the orphanage 22 years ago? Oh, this is getting wild. We can do a DNA test, but it's such a hassle. Plus, there's always a probability of a fabricated result. You'll be surprised by how easily doctors can be bribed these days. No. There will be no DNA test of any sort. I've had enough of them. You're my birth mother? Why are you saying this in such a matter-of-fact tone? Why are we being so calm about this? Oh, this is embarrassing. You weren't expecting those sappy reunions where we burst into tears and embrace each other, were you? Here I thought this was going to be like a cute experience, but I think she's something we're all thinking right now. That's utterly distasteful and dramatic, girl. We don't a blatant lie, if you will. If I'm going to be that excited about finding you, I would have searched for you a long time ago. I wouldn't have even left you there. Oh no, ma'am. I'm thankful that you grew up healthy and that you somehow managed to track me down. We weren't trying to find you, girl. But aside from our shared genetics, we barely know each other, Kara. How am I to be excited about our reunion if I have no intentions of it in the first place? We don't care about none of that, sister. Or worse, what if you're here to blackmail me? That's what she says? Mama, aside from your mother's questionable integrity for stealing a jade necklace from her child, she didn't run through basic manners with you. Shut your mouth, sweetie. It's rude and the flies are going in. Oh, you shut your mouth. Don't you feel guilty? Don't you think it's irresponsible of you to bring me into this world if you didn't want me at all? But it'll be a sin to take a life away too. I gave you a chance at this world and a jade necklace that would have provided for you quite comfortably. I can't even deal with you right now. First off, I didn't even come here for you. Lady, I hope she left some strands of hair behind. What? She's a freak. Someday. Someone's told me that if you wish hard enough on the stars, they'll grant you anything your heart desires. I was naive to think you should come back for me since you had the choice, but you chose to leave me. But I believed. Someday. Oh, I feel so bad for Kara. Someday. This took a turn. I thought it was going to be a cute reunion, not this. Then one day I realized no one is coming for me, especially not you. Ooh, get up and fight, sister. Bang, deck him. I'm living for Kara right now. Fight, girl. I want her to go back and give her a piece of mind and stomp right out on her. Ooh. So I stopped believing. But the reality of being unwanted by you still hurts like a bitch. Something that she can relate to, what Anne-Marie, whatever her name is. You're the one who opened this can of worms. You're the one who wanted to come here. If anything, you're the idiot. We learned more than we thought we were going to learn. Can Darius bury the woman? Because as much as I want to hear his voice right now, I think I lost the right to call him. You decided to come here on your own, Kara. And you will figure this out on your own. You don't need anybody. You never did. Right? I want her to go confront the woman and go off on her is what I want. Is anybody home? I have a delivery for my dear friend Kara Jefferson. I wonder if there's some Darius. I have a feeling Anne-Marie's gonna be trouble. I just have the weirdest little feeling. Oh, it's the cute little flamingo floaty. That's adorable. Definitely gonna call him now. Are we going to spill the tea to him that we found our mother and she's awful if it isn't my dear friend Kara? A flamingo? Seriously? Sometimes I wonder what you actually surf on the net. Well, it's a housewarming gift from my dear friends. You need to stop emphasizing on the word friend. Hey Darius, is something wrong? No. Are you sure? Hey listen, there's someone at the door so I have to go. Thank you for the gift though. Who is this? You wanted to see me, Darius? Hopefully you get fired. How was your trip up to East Haven? If it isn't the mother of my child, be shook, Adriana. You're what? I mean, I'm flattered you think of me that way, but isn't it too soon to be talking about kids? I'm being sarcastic, Adriana. I know what you told Kara on our wedding day. We have a child together at 16, Damien is our son. Are you insane? What were you thinking? Darius, I just wanted to buy us some time for you to see that we're meant to be. Yes, we did, but that was 7 years ago. We were fooling around and we had a mutual breakup in college. We haven't ever been in contact since you moved to Hong Kong. I hate to sound egotistical, but what do you see in me? In us. If it's about that night, I apologize again, but I told you that I had too much to drink and I thought you were Kara. I'm sorry if the kiss gave you the wrong impression, but I've always just seen you as a close family friend of mine and nothing more. You've always wanted to win, Adriana. I think we both know you're not doing this out of love. You're just jealous that while you were forced to give up on marriage, I found someone I'm genuinely happy with. But nothing you do is going to stop the feelings I have for her. I made her walk away from you. That's how little she trusts you. That's how fragile your relationship really is. Unfortunately, I've never doubted your capabilities, but I can't have you around if you're going to be so scheming and manipulative. You've been transferred to the Shanghai office, Adriana, with immediate effect. There's no need for that. I quit. Mark my words, you're going to regret this. Girl, you have issues. What happened that day was supposed to be a secret. I don't know how and where you got your information from, but when I find out, even your father wouldn't be able to protect you. Take that, Adriana. Ooh, I hate her. So, what's the tea on this situation here? Okay, this is them. I thought this was someone like Kara. I was like, what's this? Okay, she's gonna call a little back. Get your face out of your phone, Darius. Shut up, Donovan. Tonight's an important evening. This is your first public appearance after the whole wedding fiasco. Everyone has their eyes on you. Everyone's gonna have their eyes on you with your ugly looking hair color, so. It's rare for the Beaumonts to hold an event like this, and even rarer for an invitation to be extended to us. They're an old money, almost royalty even. Well, can you go make some friends with the old money and tone your hair a little bit? Because the connections and respect they hold are far-reaching. It's really matching his shirt, though. It'll be our advantage if we can befriend them or even have a chance to introduce ourselves. If we're with the Beaumonts, we're in for everything. This will make the silly farce with a great hit trifling comparison. I expect you to be on your best behavior, especially after you drove Adriana out of our company like that. Okay, first off, Adriana, imagine the embarrassment I had to put myself through when her father called. No one cares, Donovan. Bye. So let's see what's wait. Is this what I think it is? It is! Oh, so it's Raz at the door. Okay, so Miss Kara, shut up. What are you doing here? Oh no, you must have snuck in. Girl, did you really think you can show your face around our circle after what you did? First off, maybe you should worry about them circles under your eyes. Security? It's nice to meet you too, Ayesha. I can assure you I'm where I'm supposed to be tonight. No, where you're supposed to be is where you have been hiding for the past month after humiliating my family. We took penny, blah, blah, blah. Your father begged for this. We promised you a life of luxury. You should be thankful. No one cares about you, Ayesha. Lady Beaumont would like to invite everyone to the ballroom for an important announcement. This isn't over. If I were you, before I make a scene, girl, we're going to make a scene on you first of all. Please join me in the arrival of Lady Anne Marie Antonio. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Look who it is, Mama. Oh, I'm living for this situation. Oh, it was her. Oh, what's she doing? I would like to apologize for my lack of sensitivity yesterday, especially in response to that huge revelation that was forced upon you. I'm not one to be good with my emotions, so I'd like to apologize. What are you doing here? From what you said yesterday, it's pretty obvious you don't want anything to do with me. You'll live your life and I'll live mine, just like how it's always been. I'm here to apologize, Kara, and to tell you more about your birth, your father. Sure, you have a cynical birth mother, but aren't you at least a bit interested in him? I don't need you to tell me that I'm the child of an affair you had because you were bored of your trophy wife life. Excuse me, an affair? I'd never. And did you just call me a trophy wife? Over here, I'm known as a rich widow, Anne Marie. But I'm actually Lady Anne Marie Antonio Permaba. Okay, wife. Okay. Your father was a Duke of Castleford. He's a duke out here. Thank you for all joining us tonight, especially since it was on such short notice. Oh, I hope we come in here and stunt real quick. I have an important announcement to make tonight. So you're telling me you didn't have an affair? My father was your legal husband at that time? I wasn't born out of wedlock. I had a proper home, a happy family. I wouldn't call us a happy family. I was forced into a marriage with your father. We didn't love each other. He wasn't exactly the best husband either. He gets a little physical at times, more than I'm comfortable with. So when I found out that I was pregnant with this child, you decided to have me in secrecy to hide me away from him. It was important for an aristocrat like him to have children, especially when the House of Castleford is considered to be one of the more influential. He needed a child to ensure that a city painstakingly built remains in the family, so I decided to take that right away from him. I wanted revenge. Our marriage took the happiness out of me, and I wasn't going to give him any satisfaction in it either. After the passing of my husband, he left me in charge of his estate, but I'm not getting any younger myself. You should know how I feel. You were nearly forced into marriage yourself, except Darius was nothing like him. What's the point in telling me all this now? Aren't you afraid I would use it to blackmail you? I'll admit I was hasty in my judgment. All that was before I ran a check on you. Kara Jefferson, the girl who gave up on her dreams to become a writer in order to take over her father's failing business before actually agreeing to a marriage with a notorious playboy to save it. Okay, maybe Anne Marie is not as bad, she seems. You lack the connections, but I went through the operations of Jefferson's, and I have to say I'm rather impressed with your management skills for a 22-year-old. You're capable. And you eventually chose to walk away from the wedding, a wedding that would have promised you a life of comfort. You have the courage that I lacked, and I'm proud of you. Oh. Years ago, Walter and I had a child together, a child we decided to keep from the rest of the world. I want you to take over Beaumont's estate to inherit all of it. It's your birthright. Are you kidding right now? What's the catch? I don't believe you're just gonna give me everything you own like that. There's a price to everything with people like you. I believe you paid for the price 22 years ago, Kara. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm like, actually like, this is so intense, y'all. Especially seeing these flashbacks. I'd like you to manage our estate, no strings attached. I don't trust you. I don't trust you either, but I'd like to try. I'd like for us to start afresh, to get to know one another better. And I believe I have a story you'd be interested in. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm getting so hyped for this right now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Will you join us, my dear? Oh, this is so exciting. Oh, she's coming down stunning, y'all. Oh. Ah. Y'all, I'm getting my life right now. My daughter, Kara Pomeroy. I don't know how to say this last name, but oh my gosh, when I was younger, I used to wonder what my last name would be. We have the necklace. 22 years later, and it's changed 3 times. Maybe I was bad at being Kara Jefferson at Kara Clement because this is who I'm supposed to be. After all, 3rd time's the charm, right? Oh, look at y'all shook. Ah. Stunt, Mr. and Mrs. Clement. Oh, be shook. Ooh, the satisfaction. Kara is happy. You might want to shut your mouth. It's rude and the flies are going in. Oh my gosh, y'all. The story could end right here and I'm satisfied, to be honest. Plus this one allows me to be a bitch. Okay, maybe not a bitch, but like bow down bitches. Oh, okay, no bitching around, but just let me have my moment. Because this is gonna be fun. Y'all, I can't right now. I can't. Oh, you guys, I'm like so hyped right now. First of all, we kind of did stuff with our mother. I don't know if I trust her. I mean, they don't trust each other, but that's irrelevant right now because the satisfaction. First of all, Kara's finally met her birth mother, and I mean, they're off to a rocky start, but there's something there. It's cute, you know. Second of all, she really learned the truth. She deserved it. She finally found her birth mother and learned about her birth father. So happy for her, and she just happiness. She tries so hard, and even like Anne-Marie was saying, like she's done so much for all of her life, and she works so hard that she deserves to inherit this stuff. This is so cute, and she gets to stick it to the Clements, not Darius, of course, because Darius is lovely, but the other Clement. Oh, I wonder what Adriana's gonna think when she finds out about this. Stick it to you, Adriana. I'm living, y'all. I gotta calm down. This video is really long. My phone might die. I don't really know. But we're gonna end it here. Thank you so much for watching. As always, go follow Earl Grey Tea, the amazing author. Link in my Instagram. I'm frazzled, y'all. Can you tell? I'm not gonna edit this out either. Link in my description box to their Instagram. Go read the story yourself to get them views and read this amazing story and read their other amazing stories. Do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already to read the rest of the story and other stories and other video games, whatever else you want to see, let me know. And I will all see you next time. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll see you then. Bye, everyone.